It's a quiet evening, and John is sitting on his favorite park bench in New York City. The sun is setting, painting the sky orange and pink. Around him, he hears people laughing, talking, and sharing stories in English. But John sits there, silent. He understands some words, but when he tries to speak, the words get stuck. He feels nervous, afraid of making mistakes. A little boy runs by, chatting happily in English with his mum. John watches, wishing he could speak like that boy, confident and free. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like John? Maybe you've been in a room full of English speakers and felt like an outsider. Maybe you wanted to say something but didn't know the right words. Maybe you've tried to learn before but felt it was too hard. Well, let me tell you this: you can learn to speak English easily. And today I'm going to show you exactly how. First, let me share an important fact with you. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about progress. Think about babies. When they learn to talk, they don't care about grammar rules or big words. They just listen, copy, and keep trying. That's how you should approach learning English, like a curious child, full of excitement and without fear of mistakes. But there's a secret to making it fun and easy. Want to know what it is? It's all about connecting English to your real life. I'll show you how. By the end of this speech, you'll know simple strategies to practice English every day. You'll feel excited, confident, and ready to speak. And if you follow this plan, you'll see big changes in just a few weeks. Are you ready to begin this journey with me? Let's dive in. Here's the first step: listen, listen, and listen some more. Imagine how children learn to speak. Before they say their first words, they hear thousands of conversations. You need to do the same. Listen to English podcasts, songs, or shows every day. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just focus on the sounds, rhythm, and emotions. Start with simple shows like Friends or kids' cartoons. These are easy to understand and full of everyday phrases. For example, let's say you love cooking. Watch cooking videos in English. Listen to the chef explaining the steps. Repeat the words you hear. Over time, these phrases will become a natural part of your vocabulary. Step 2: speak, even if it feels scary. The best way to learn speaking is by actually speaking. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step forward. Practice speaking to yourself in front of a mirror. Pretend you're introducing yourself to someone. Say things like, "Hi, my name is Emma. I love reading books." You can also find a language partner. Apps like HelloTalk or Tandem connect you with native English speakers who want to learn your language. You teach them your language, and they help you with English. It's like making a new friend while learning. Now, Let's talk about step 3, think in English. This is a game changer. Many people translate from their native language to English in their heads. But this slows you down. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start small. When you see an apple, don't think of the word in your language first. Just say, apple when you wake up, plan your day in English today. I will go to the park. At first it may feel strange, but it gets easier with practice. The more you think in English, the faster your speaking skills will improve. Step 4, learn phrases, not just words. Words are important, but phrases are the key to sounding natural. For example, instead of just learning the word hungry, learn the phrase one hungry. It's much easier to remember phrases because they're used in real-life situations. Plus, phrases help you understand grammar without needing to study complicated rules. A great way to learn phrases is by using flashcards. Write common phrases on them and practice every day. For example, how are you? What's your name? Can you help me repeat these out loud? They'll stick in your mind and soon you'll use them without thinking. Step 5, immerse yourself in English. Create an English world around you. Change your phone's language to English. Label items in your house with English words. For example, put a note on your fridge that says fridge when you see it every day. You'll learn naturally. Another tip is to join English-speaking communities online. Facebook groups, Reddit threads, or even YouTube comments are great places to practice. Share your thoughts, ask questions, and connect with people. The more you use English, the more confident you'll become. Step 6, celebrate your progress. Learning a new language is like climbing a mountain. Sometimes it feels hard, but every step counts. Celebrate small wins. Did you understand a song lyric? Amazing. Did you order food in English? Fantastic. These small victories keep you motivated and excited to learn more. Before I end, let me tell you something beautiful. Learning English is not just about words. It's about opening doors to new worlds. It's about making friends from different cultures, watching movies without subtitles, and feeling confident wherever you go. Remember, you have the power to achieve this. You are capable of more than you think. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You're standing in a cafe, talking to the barista in English. You feel proud and free. That's the future waiting for you. If this journey inspires you, I'd love for you to like and subscribe. Together we'll keep learning and growing. Let's make English your second home. Let me share a story with you. It was a cold evening in Chicago. The wind was sharp, and Sarah pulled her scarf tighter around her neck. She was sitting in a small coffee shop downtown, staring at her steaming cup of tea. Around her, the cafe buzzed with conversations, all in English. She could catch a word here and there, but the sentences moved too fast for her to follow. Sarah had moved to the US 6 months ago for her dream job. But every time she tried to join a conversation at work, her heart raced, her palms got sweaty, and the words refused to come out. She felt stuck. One evening, after another frustrating day, Sarah decided she had had enough. She opened her laptop and searched how to speak English confidently. That's when she found a video of an old man sitting in a park. He spoke slowly, with a kind smile, and said something that stayed with her. Learning English is like planting a tree. First you plant the seed by listening, then you water it every day by practicing. And one day you'll see it grow tall and strong. But you have to believe in the seed. Sarah decided to follow his advice. She started small. Every morning, while brushing her teeth, she would talk to herself in English. Good morning, Sarah. Today will be a great day. She felt silly at first, but she kept doing it. Then, she set her phone language to English and began labeling items in her house table mirror lamp. Next, she joined a free English-speaking group at the local library. On her first day, her hands trembled as she introduced herself. My name is Sarah. I am from Mexico. She stumbled over her words, but the group clapped and cheered for her bravery. One day, her courage was tested. Her boss invited her to a team dinner. Sarah wanted to say no. What if they asked her questions she couldn't answer? What if she embarrassed herself? But then she remembered the old man's words, water the seed every day. At the dinner, Sarah listened carefully to her colleagues' conversations. When someone asked her about her hometown, she smiled and said, "Mexico is beautiful. You should visit the beaches." The words came out slowly, but her team smiled and nodded. That night, as she walked home, Sarah felt something she hadn't felt in months. Pride. Months passed, and Sarah's English kept improving. She practiced with YouTube videos, repeated phrases she heard in movies, and even started keeping a journal in English. She made mistakes, but she didn't care anymore. Every mistake was a lesson. One sunny afternoon, Sarah found herself back at the same coffee shop. This time, she wasn't sitting quietly. She was laughing and chatting with a new friend, an artist from California. As she spoke, she realized something incredible. She wasn't translating in her head anymore. She was thinking in English. Sarah's journey wasn't just about learning English. It was about finding her confidence, believing in herself, and realizing that every small effort adds up. Today she speaks fluently, but she still remembers those early days, the fear, the struggle, and the determination to keep going. So, my friend, if you feel like Sarah did, remember you're planting a seed. Water it with patience, practice, and belief. One day you'll speak English with the same joy and confidence. And when that day comes, you'll look back and say, I did it.